Hello and welcome back to our Wild Rift Champion Guide featuring Zed, the Master of Shadows. Zed is a melee assassin champion who is typically played in mid lane or in top lane. He is good at taking one champion at a time but can be hard to play once his ultimate is in cooldown. He has good laning pace thanks to his skill that can clear waves easily and snowball enemies early. Zed is one of the best champion to play when playing solo. It is also good to remember that Zed uses energy instead of mana. Energy regenerates faster than mana, and unlike mana, you cannot gain more than it is given through items. So let's talk about his skill. His passive is Contempt for the Weak. Zed's attack against enemies below 50% health deal bonus magic damage equal to 7% of their maximum health. It has 10 seconds cooldown per unique enemy. This passive makes it extremely easy to last hit minions and increase your burst damage on low HP enemies. His first skill is Razer Shuriken. Zed throws a shuriken dealing 80 physical damage plus 100% of his AD to the first enemy hit and 48 plus 60% AD to other enemies in their path. This skill is good for poking enemy champions and clearing waves at a distance even its low cooldown. Against ranged champ, this is a good skill to farm minions. Zed's second skill is Living Shadow. This skill has a passive wherein he gains 35 energy whenever an ability strikes the same enemy twice. When activated, he will release a shadow and will remain in that place for 4.5 seconds. Reactivating this skill will cause Zed to swap position with his shadows. This shadow also mimics Zed's skills like his Shuriken and his Shadow Slash. This will give you more damage output and burst potential. Zed's third skill is Shadow Slash. Zed and his Shadow Slash, each dealing 70 physical damage plus 80% bonus AD to nearby enemies and slowing them for 25% for 1.5 seconds. It also reduces the cooldown of Living Shadow every time it hits an enemy champion. You can take this skill at level 2 if you are against a melee hero, or take Living Shadow at level 2 if you are against ranged hero. This skill is very helpful at chasing towards an enemy or for escaping. His ultimate is Death Mark. Zed becomes untargetable and dashes to target enemy champion, marking them. After 3.5 seconds, the mark triggers, dealing physical damage equal to 64 plus 100% of your AD plus another 25% of all damage dealt to target by Zed while the mark is active. This skill also leaves another shadow behind for 6 seconds, which means you can have at least 2 shadows active. If you are a Mobile Legends player before, his ultimate is similar to Harley's ultimate. The more damage you deal, the more damage its mark will deal. Also, there will be a shuriken mark on the enemy's head that will indicate that it will be a shuriken, but always remember that indicator doesn't count the healing and shielding done after the mark was shown. As for the counters, heroes that have no stun abilities or low mobilities are an easy prey for Zed. These heroes include Ziggs and Aurel and Sol. Heroes that counter Zed are usually the heroes that has stun and disable abilities like Annie, Fizz, Alistar, Soraka, Blitzcrank, and etc. Let's now move on to his items. His default item build will be Yuma's Ghost Blade, Dust Blade, Glutinous Gribs, Black Cleaver, Death's Dance, and Guardian Angel. For his active item, you can either take Quicksilver Sash, Proto Belt, or Zonias. This build can vary depending on the hero he is facing. I recommend Maw of Malmortius if you are against a fed mage hero. Rush either Dust Blade or Ghost Blade if you are being fed. For runes, always take Electrocute for his main rune, as this will help you with your burst capabilities. Take Triumph, Backbone, and Hunter Genius for the remaining runes. For spells, go for Flash and Ignite. As of now, Zed has 2 skins which are the Shock Blade and the Death Swarm. So that's it for this champ guide. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to show me some support by liking and subscribing to my channel, because this guide video have to be carefully researched just to give you guys some accurate information about the champions. So never ever forget to subscribe, like, and give comments below for guides like this. Thank you once again, and Trixels here. Peace out.